Hello, my name is Ruhollah. As a part of assignment fulfillment for the course of Scientific Theory in Informatics at the University of Khofde, through this presentation, I compare and contrast two competing theories with respect to the problem area of interest, which is project management or PM. This presentation includes an introduction that briefly discusses the selected theories, problem definition that describes the selected problem area of interest, PM, background that describes the selected definition of informatics, and definitions of incommensurability. These are followed by analysis model, including the selected critical attributes of a good theory, as well as criteria basis and analysis results. Next, analysis in detail is followed by conclusions. This presentation critically discusses, compares and contrasts selected theories with respect to the selected problem area of interest, definition of informatics, and definitions of incommensurability of scientific theories. The selected theories among different theories in literature are Mir Assad and Pennington's, as well as Stein and Stoker's. The first study discusses the influence of modern PM processes, tools and systems on project success or PS. And the second study discusses the influence of project progress measurement theory on project performance and on time completion. This slide depicts the selected problem area of interest, PM, in three phases. By increasing the number of projects in organizations, most of them have been faced with the need to plan and execute many projects and use common resource pools at the same time. As a result, PM emerged as a social practice during post-World War II development of technology and infrastructure. For example, in Manhattan Project, US oil and chemicals industry in the 1940s. Accordingly, applying an integrated information system to monitor different projects together, referred to as PM system, became an inevitable necessity for organizations. The theories discussed in this presentation are among the studies in this regard. Selected definition of informatics among different definitions in literature. Informatics is the area that addresses how information is presented, processed, and communicated in artificial and natural systems, how information systems are used and developed to achieve usable system solutions for individuals, organizations, or society in general. Among different perspectives of informatics, socio-technical systems perspective is selected that describes how individuals, groups, and organizations create and manage information, how they use, influence, and are influenced by information systems, and what consequences there are for the development of such systems. Selected definitions of incommensurability of scientific theories are Kuhn's and Feyerabend's definitions. Kuhn defines incommensurability in two classes. First, taxonomic incommensurability, that means there is no common statements and terms between successive theories. And second, methodological incommensurability, which means there is no common measures of comparison between successive theories. Similarly, Feyerabend defines theories incommensurable when there are no logical relations between the concepts of fundamental theories. In other words, they are conceptually incompatible. Selected attributes of a good theory among different attributes are generalizability, which means the theory is applicable in different areas. Internal consistency, that means the theory identifies all relationships and gives adequate explanations. And fecundity, which means the theory is fertile in generating new models and hypotheses. And this slide depicts analysis model including the critical attributes, criteria basis, and results. The results are specified using orange font. In terms of generalizability, the theories are classified in PBOs and non-PBOs. PBOs are project-based organizations and non-PBOs are traditional functional matrix organizations. Analyzers classify both of the theories in PBOs class. Also, in terms of internal consistency, from rank 1 to 5 that correspond to very good to very bad internal consistency, theory 1 places within rank 1 and theory 2 places within rank 5. These rankings are the same for the fecundity attribute. Finally, in terms of incommensurability, both of the theories are incommensurable. Following slides describe the reasons for the results. In terms of internal consistency, the first theory is assigned rank 1 because identifies and evaluates 30 different relationships among PM performance criteria and PS criteria. For example, PM leadership, PM staff, PM policy and strategy as PMP criteria, and project efficiency, impact on the customer as PS criteria. The first theory also gives adequate explanations and proofs using statistical analysis methods, including, for example, Cronbach's alpha test and Pearson's R correlation test. In contrast, the second theory is assigned rank 5 because only identifies the relationship among on-time completion of projects, one criterion of PS, and project measurement methodology, one criterion of PMP, with no enough explanations and proofs. In terms of fecundity, the first theory is assigned rank 1 because tests 3 propositions and 7 hypotheses. For example, positive influence of PMP on PS, positive statistical relationship between PMP and PS, positive influence of the variables of the PMP construct on PS construct, and a statistically significant positive relation between PM leadership and PS. In contrast, the second theory is assigned rank 5 because only tests one hypothesis, that is, strong correlation between project progress measurement methodology and on-time completion. In terms of incommensurability, both of the theories are incommensurable because they use same concepts, PMP and PS, but with different meanings and with no logical relations among the concepts. This slide lists the conclusions of the presentation. In terms of generalizability, both of the theories belong to project-based organizations class. Also, theory 1 has a very good internal consistency or fecundity compared with theory 2 with very bad internal consistency or fecundity. Finally, both of the theories are incommensurable. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.